Welcome to the 2018 Prosperity Summit, and please join me in thanking Songrise once again for giving us the inspiration that change is gonna come. You may have noticed that we have a new name for our organization, for the conference, and a new venue. But I want to guarantee you that the quality you are used to is exactly the same, whether you joined us for the first IDA Learning Conference 20 years ago, or are one of the 633 people who are joining us for the first time today. Yes. Our summit agenda recognizes the unprecedented political realities in which we are all operating. Our 5 plenaries are bringing voices and strategies that we believe can help us advance economic justice. And our concurrent sessions are going to dig deep into data, policies, services, and products that can bring prosperity to low-income and communities of color. On Thursday afternoon, 400 of you are heading up to Capitol Hill to speak truth to your policymakers. All right, we're getting it? And the lightning talks, the music, the receptions, and the street fair are going to add joy, new friends, and networking to the mix. This opening plenary is sponsored by Prudential and includes remarks from Andy Sullivan, who leads their workplace solutions. We will also introduce and thank all the members of our community, hear an inspiring voice. I'll share the state of the field, and then we're going to bring 4 visionary leaders up to share their strategies to advance economic justice today. But first, let's us all get to know each other. We have representatives from 48 states, the District of Columbia, and Canada. All right. We welcome our 77 community champions and our members of our 7 special networks. Your job is not just to have sex, but also to introduce yourselves to someone you never knew before. So please raise your hand if you've already done that. All right. Excellent. See, we're starting on the right note. We are a blend, not just of that, but of multiple perspectives: nonprofit, private, public, philanthropic, and tribal. And we represent a community that is committed to diversity, racial equity, and inclusion. And I want to give a shout out to our 55 leaders from our Building High Impact Nonprofits of Color, along with, yes, all of you who bring that commitment to your lives and your work every day. So let me begin by thanking those who made it possible for us all to be together today. On the screen, you will see a list of the 37 sponsors who have contributed their financial and their intellectual capital to this event. Please join me in thanking them for their generosity. We are very proud of the fact that this event combines schmoozing with participatory learning experiences. So I want to thank all the session organizers, speakers, and moderators who will make this event sing as much as Songrise just did. And then, the best part of my job is the people that I work with. Once again, the staff and the board have outdone themselves in the planning and execution of this event. I would ask all the staff and the board to stand up right now and be recognized. But the heart of the summit is all of you and the work that you are doing. I wish that I could acknowledge every one of you and your organizations, but in lieu of that, I'd like to recognize 4 organizations who represent our field spirit that, as Songrise said, change is going to come. I'm going to ask them to stand when I call their names, and I ask you to hold your applause until the end. So in the private sector, Motive Money is a fintech company with a mission to provide everyone, regardless of income, credit history, or citizenship status, with a free mobile bank account to build their credit score and savings. They are one of the few fintech companies that is specifically focused on serving low and moderate income consumers of color. In the nonprofit sector, Prepare and Prosper and its 550 volunteers build financial well-being through direct service, policy advocacy, and systems change. Each year, they serve over 13,000 customers with tax preparation services, access to savings, and financial coaching, while creating new products to serve even more. In the public sector, the FDIC has been on the forefront of building knowledge while advising banks on how to expand access to fair and affordable bank accounts. They have made the words unbanked and underbanked part of our regular conversation and provide invaluable data to promote economic inclusion. And in philanthropy, the Northwest Area Foundation builds respect and impact by engaging communities in defining their programs. Their African American Financial Capability Initiative empowers local leaders to shape their own solutions, and they have committed 40% of their grant making to Native American communities. These institutions, we can do a big round of applause. Yes. These institutions and so many, you can sit down now. These institutions and so many others are bringing the change we want to see. But institutions are made up of people, and sometimes their stories are the most profound. Throughout the summit, you'll be hearing vignettes from leaders from our field as we shine a spotlight on their personal reflections.